Oscillations 4. Spring pendulum. For a spring pendulum, time period T is equal to 2 pi square root of m by k, where m is mass attached to the spring, k is spring constant. If spring is divided into n equal parts and one such part is attached to a mass m, then time period is given by new time period you are getting T dash is equal to 2 pi square root of m by nk. See here the difference. In first case time period, and here instead of k, nk is there, because here spring is divided into n equal parts, and new time period you are getting T dash is equal to T divided by square root of n. If two masses m1 and m2 are connected by a spring of spring constant k, then time period is given by T is equal to 2 pi square root of mu by k, where mu is reduced mass, m1 into m2 divided by m1 plus m2. When springs are connected in series, two springs are connected in series, and spring constants are also different, k1 and k2 here, then you are getting effective spring constant k1 into k2 divided by k1 plus k2. If we are connecting in parallel, then you are getting k1 plus k2. Let us solve some problems here. A mass m attached to a spring oscillates with a period of 2 seconds. So here mass is attached to a spring, oscillates with a period of 2 seconds. Next, what they are saying, if mass is increased by, so first mass is m, now here mass is increased by 2 kg, so this is second case. The period increases by 1 second. The initial mass m will be, we have to find out the value of m here. Two cases are there, analyze that. In first case, time period is equal to 2 pi square root of m by k. Second case, what is given there? Mass is increased by 2 kg. Mass is increased by 2 kg. So, second case, 2 pi square root of m plus 2. So, we have to calculate m. So, what to do here? If I divide equation 2 by equation 1, so what happens? 2 pi and this k value, it will cancel. So I will divide equation 2 by equation 1. So you get here square root of m plus 2 by m. T2 is given and T1 is given. Substitute that value, squaring both sides, simplify, you will get your answer 8 by 5. 8 by 5 means what? More than 1.5. So here if I solve this, you will get 1.6 kg. So our answer is A. Next, second question. When a mass m is attached to a spring, it oscillates with 4 seconds. When an additional mass of 2 kg is attached to a spring, time period increased by 1 second. The value of m is, again previous question only. Again here two cases are given. First case, T1 is equal to 2 pi square root of m by k. T2 is equal to 2 pi square root of m plus 2 by k. Equation 2 by 1. So you will get square root of m plus 2 by m. But time period is given here. First one is given 4 seconds, second one is given 5 seconds. So simplifying this, you will get your answer 3.5. So our answer is A. See, third question. The periodic time of a mass suspended by a spring spring constant is given here, that is K, is T. Time period is given T. If the spring is cut into 3 equal parts, yes, spring they are cutting into 3 equal parts. The force constant of each part, yes, the force constant of each part, and the periodic time if the same mass is suspended from one piece. Here the force constant of each part we have to find, yes, that is Nk. So Nk, here B, C and D, here it is there 3K because 3 equal parts. Okay, next new time period. New time period is what? T dash is equal to T by square root of Nk. So our answer, see here, effective capacitance, effective spring constant Nk, that is 3K, and new time period T by square root of N, that is answer D. Next, a spring block system is horizontal oscillation, has a time period T. Now the spring is cut into 4 equal parts and the block is reconnected with one of the parts. The new time period of vertical oscillation will be time period 2 pi square root of m by k. Effective spring constant is what? That is 4K, because here 4 equal parts, yes. So new time period, but the new time period is what? 2 pi square root of m by k. This is time period first case. So in second case, just you split this, here 1 by 4, square root of 1 by 4 is there, that one I will take outside, it becomes 1 by 2, but 2 pi square root of m by k means what? T. So our new time period is T by 2. So our answer is C. Next, 42.5 kg chair is attached to a spring. It takes 1.3 seconds to make one complete oscillation. It takes 1.3 seconds to make one complete oscillation. When the chair is empty, when a lady is sitting on the chair with her feet off the floor, the chair now takes 1.84 seconds for one cycle. The mass of the lady is, yes, here also two cases are there. First, only chair oscillates. In second case, a lady is sitting and oscillates. So take that two cases, first case time period and second case time period, it is given there. Yes, equation 2 by equation 1, divide this, you will get a simple square root of 42.5 plus m divided by 42.5. Yes, when we divide this, you will get 1.41, and here what to substitute? What is the value of m? We have to calculate what is the value of m. This 1.41 means what? Root 2. So if I substitute here 42.5 instead of m, if I substitute that, what happens here? 2 times 42.5. So that 42.5 cancelled and you will get root 2. But root 2 means what? 1.41. So LHS becomes RHS. So our answer 42.5 kg. So answer is C. Next question. See here, 4 figures are given. A mass m is attached to two springs of same force constant as shown in the following 4 arrangements. If T1, T2, T3, T4 respectively be the time periods of oscillation in the following arrangement, in which case the time period is maximum? Yes, time period is maximum. Yes, remember the time period formula, T is equal to 2 pi square root of m by k. If k is less, then time period is maximum. Where you are getting less? When it is in series. So our answer is B.